quick announcement. We have invested a lot of time into YouTube, so go over to my YouTube channel, just type in Jake Dunlap, click the little bell, and you'll get notified every time we upload a video. We have over almost 300 videos now. Anything you want to know about sales, sales leadership, so get over and subscribe. What's going on, everyone? Weekly recap number 68. I am Jake Dunlap, CEO of Skaled. And this week, my friends, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about goal setting 2020. Why so many people set goals. We spend so much time talking about forecasts and goals and how to actually make those happen. I'm gonna talk about all the LinkedIn Lives that I've done so far. I think I've done like 20 or 30. The amount of data that we've captured from those is amazing. I've got a list I'm gonna share with you. Some hiring and culture news I think is important. Dealing with clients' budgets, how to get over that at the end of the year, and so much more. And this is the time of the year when we all start to think about 2020 goal setting. Many of you have heard of the SMART acronym. Specific, your goals need to be specific. Measurable, you can actually quantify, you can measure an outcome. Achievable, is it actually realistic? Relevant, does it actually matter, right? And time bound, like when am I gonna get this done by, right? So the SMART acronym has been around for a long, long time, but I can tell you, my friends, many times what I see people do is they put in place goals that have very short timelines when you're trying to move the needle in a big time way. So really, really, really be honest with yourself about, is this goal achievable in XYZ time frame? We put in place these kind of soft goals like, I want to be promoted to leadership, or I want to do XYZ thing. And many times it's not actually measurable. So this whole idea of like, did I achieve it or not is purely subjective. So my friends, if you can eliminate the subjectivity from your goals, if you can really just be honest with yourself about, are they achievable in the time period, you will have a much higher likelihood to hit those goals in 2020. All right, my friends, this week in Awesome, I'm talking about LinkedIn Live. If you follow me every Monday at 12 or 1 Eastern, I'm dropping a LinkedIn Live. Just had this amazing gentleman on talking about government spending. Go check it out for Monday. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. If you're wanting to know about selling to the government, you're gonna love it. Check the link in the comments and you'll be able to find a link to all the LinkedIn Lives that we've done over the last few months. It's an amazing opportunity for you to go in, hear from some amazing CEOs, sales leaders, and really get a sense for all the different LinkedIn Lives and people that we've featured. Enjoy. All right, my friends, this week's in the news, we are talking about personality tests in the workplace. A lot of clients that we work with, a lot of companies that I know use personality and other types of assessments. BBC Work Life, their study said the pros, it can promote self-awareness. You kind of realize what's happening. It can improve communication. Here's how I prefer to communicate. Maybe I subconsciously or consciously. Courtney on my team likes to tell me all the time about my subconscious communication tics and advice giving that I like to do. It can offer valuable insights to a candidate's character, right? Some things that they tend to lean toward. But the critics say they might be created by people who don't actually know what they're talking about. People that might have certain implicit or explicit biases, right? They don't always make accurate predictions. We are very complex creatures, right? And you can't just rule out candidates based on the results. I want to know what you think about this. What are your thoughts on personality tests? How do you make it applicable? My advice is you use it as a data point in the process. I'm a big fan, look, more data the better. Just like how I want to talk to your previous bosses. I want to understand more about you than the 4 hours we spend together. All right, my friends, in this week's hashtag Ask Jake Anything from my man, Tyler Amato. Tyler, I have to say, when this question came across, I was very perplexed. I was very interested in it. Tyler's question, and Tyler, you may or may not like the answer. I can't promise, okay? How do you deal with prospects that have too much budget, right? Like they would rather go with the name brand solution service that charges 30% more because of their reputation. I think there's a saying from Picasso. What's the saying?
Someone goes up to Picasso and says, oh my gosh, you're Picasso, can I have a drawing? And he scribbles something on a napkin and says, that'll be $1 million. And she's like, what? It took you 2 seconds. And he's like, no, it took me 50 years.
Okay, that's the one. Why that matters to you, Tyler, is, my friend, there is so much more that goes to building that brand and making it actually worth it. I know we all in sales, we like to think we're the best solution, we've got the best service, etc. But there is a reason, and it could be, look, man, There's certain parts of the tech that might work better. There's certain parts of the service. So I've never heard it phrased this way about having too much budget. To me, look, if they've earned the right to charge it, there could be very valid reasons. I never assume that someone is charged more, that the reason they charge more to me is that they're overpriced. I assume for whatever reason, they think that they're adding value the same way that I do. The market actually dictates price. And so for all my friends out there, I encourage you to think of the Picasso piece, that if you're going head to head, there's a reason that they can charge more. There's a reason they're going to position against you. So what can you position against? That's what I'd be focused on. How can I make sure that, look, forget price. Yeah, they're more expensive and sure, we're a little cheaper, but here's actually why we're better. It's price plus benefit. That is this week's Ask Jake Anything. If you have a question, just hashtag Ask Jake Anything, and I will do my best to get to your question next week. All right, my friends, in this week's Get It Done section, we are talking about goal setting 2020. I gave you a few of my tips earlier in the video talking about how to make goals more actionable. So my biggest takeaway for you is to write down 3 goals. Don't try to boil the ocean. Make sure they're measurable and achievable, right? Make sure it's not too qualitative. Make sure you really are honest with yourself about where you're at. Write down 3 goals. Email me or share your goals with the world. My friends, that makes a massive impact. There's tons of psychology around it. So drop your goals in the comments so we can all help you get it done, my friends. Weekly recap number 68. I'm out.